Mrs. Baroda was looking forward to spending some quiet time with her husband, Gaston, after a busy winter. They had been entertaining many guests and spending time in New Orleans, and now she wanted peace and rest. But one day, Gaston told her that his old college friend, Gouvernay, was coming to stay for a week or two. Mrs. Baroda was not happy about this because she did not feel like hosting anyone. She had never met Gouvernay before, but had heard a lot about him from Gaston. She imagined him to be tall, serious, and not very friendly, and she thought she wouldn't like him. When Gouvernay arrived, Mrs. Baroda was surprised to find that he was different from what she had imagined. He was quiet and polite, but he didn't try to impress her or ask for much attention. Gouvernay liked sitting on the porch, smoking cigars, listening to Gaston's stories, and playing with their dogs. He didn't care much for activities like fishing or hunting, and he seemed content doing simple things. Mrs. Baroda didn't understand him. She thought he was kind, but found his quiet nature puzzling. At first, she left Gouvernay alone with Gaston, but after some time, she started spending time with him. She joined him on his walks around the plantation, hoping to understand him better. No matter how much time they spent together, Gouvernay remained calm and reserved. Mrs. Baroda grew frustrated because she could not figure him out. One day, she asked Gaston when Gouvernay would leave, saying that he made her tired. Gaston was surprised and reminded her that Gouvernay was not causing any trouble. Mrs. Baroda admitted she would like Gouvernay better if he were more like other guests, who needed her attention and care. That night, Mrs. Baroda sat alone under an oak tree, feeling confused and troubled. She thought about her feelings and decided she needed to leave the plantation for a while. While she was sitting there, she heard footsteps and saw the red glow of a cigar in the dark. It was Gouvernay, and he didn't realize she might want to be alone. He handed her a scarf that Gaston had sent and sat down beside her on the bench. Gouvernay started talking about his memories of college with Gaston and how he enjoyed simple, peaceful moments. Mrs. Baroda wasn't really listening to his words. Instead, she was paying attention to the sound of his voice. She suddenly felt a strange attraction to Gouvernay and wanted to be close to him, but she stopped herself. She reminded herself that she was a respectable woman and could not act on those feelings. Feeling uncomfortable, she got up and went back to the house, leaving Gouvernay alone. The next morning, she left for the city before Gouvernay woke up, avoiding him completely. After Gouvernay left the plantation, Gaston suggested inviting him back during the summer. Mrs. Baroda strongly disagreed and said she did not want Gouvernay to return. Gaston was surprised, but did not argue with her. Later that year, Mrs. Baroda surprised Gaston by suggesting that Gouvernay come back for another visit. Gaston was happy and said it seemed she had finally stopped disliking Gouvernay. Mrs. Baroda laughed, kissed her husband, and promised to be very kind to Gouvernay this time.